Example that might make folks a touch uncomfortable, but this is a really good example. So I'm torturing y'all, but it's for a good reason. So if anybody has a fear of bugs, oh, I saw some reactions. We're going to talk about some bugs. But first, we're going to give a good example. Let's say you have a restaurant that you like to go to. It's your favorite restaurant in town, and you've been there 99 times, and every time it's been fantastic. So you're going to go there for the 100th time, and you go get something there, get a sandwich, and it's not that it's bad. It's fine. It's just not hitting like it used to. You probably wouldn't think too much of that because you're going to think, I've been there 100 times. Maybe I'm a little tired of it. And maybe they're just having an off day. Like that happens at a place. And if I went there 100 times, the odds I go there on one rough day get higher. So I'm likely not to think too much of this. It'll be something that, I might remember for a few days after, but I'll probably won't remember that much when I go the next time. Or maybe the next time I go, I'll remember, oh yeah, it's so much better than that one other time. But it just kind of fades into the background like anything else. That is a kind of a normal thing that happens. Our brain does that naturally. It does that intrinsically, and it doesn't usually require our help. It does that process on its own. Now, let's say you go to this place, this restaurant, another time, and you get a sandwich, and it gets delivered to your table. And as you go to pick it up, a bug runs out from the sandwich across the table. And many of you are reacting as you might in that moment. You're going to feel probably disgusted. You're probably going to be a little fearful. Heart might go up a little bit. I know if that was me, I'd probably throw the food into the floor and I would definitely be activated. Would I have a panic attack? Maybe. But I certainly would be activated. I would be in fight or flight mode. When that happens, that memory of being in that restaurant, seeing the bug run out, because now this trauma soup has been released of the neurotransmitters, of the cortisol, all of those things that my brain is doing to try to get me through this situation, that breaking down and metabolizing of the memory can't happen. It's almost like I coated that memory in baby oil and I can't get a handle on it, or it's like it got a shield put around it. So my brain doesn't care about breaking this memory down because it kind of thinks I'm about to die. And because I'm about to die, it doesn't matter if I, break this memory down or have water or am, taking care of myself. I just need to not die. So what happens, rather than that memory filing the little parts away, that memory is frozen. We get the perspective of the memory as it happened, the thoughts, the emotions, and the body sensations as if we were there again. Context has no ability to apply to this memory. In fact, when I activate this memory again, because all I have is this raw data, rather than being able just to think about the experience in the past, it's like I've jammed the tape into the player and forced it to start playing. And I've kind of thrown away my remote and broke all the buttons on my VCR. So it's just going to play until it's done. So when I go into a situation in the future, number one, I'm probably not going to go back to that restaurant for a while. When I drive by that restaurant, I might fear a little bit, I might think about what had happened, but I got to be careful about that because if I think about it too much, I'll have the flashback and I'll get triggered. So you don't go to that restaurant anymore. And the next time you make a sandwich at home, even though you know you didn't put a bug in it, when you go to pick it up, you feel your heart rate start to pick up. You feel the anxiety, and maybe that memory gets activated again. that is trauma. That is what happens with a traumatic memory.